It's so much creepier from the camera's perspective, too. Oh my god, it's like that scene in Attack on Titan.
Too soon.
The entire series of Attack on Titan. Wow. You want to make them do the pledge?
You make them do the pledge?
You can ask them if they'll do the pledge, and then they can do.
Okay, we're gonna do the Cyclops pledge. You say no. You do it. Everyone raise a hand. Don't care which one. We don't want to be late. You can't even turn one if you want What are you doing, Jersey, if you want to make a screw loose?
Just leave. There are plenty of loose screws in Jersey.
Okay, raise your hand. Okay. Wait a minute.
Frank, make them say the pledge.
Okay.
I hope yeah.
But yeah, that Frankie is back better than ever, and later this summer we're looking to crowdfund, hopefully kickstart season 2 of Dungeon Call. And that was, for those of you who know, the last 2 years we've been trying to get a 13-episode first season up. You've got Thrak and his roommate Betty, the Wraith, and their NPC hook Jill. Basic setup is it's a fantasy sitcom. They're monsters that live in a dungeon, but first they have to survive, be roommates. And I was really just excited with how it turned out. So I'm gonna do a second season. I don't care what the nobody say. The fact is, my saying that in front of you has validated that I have to do it now, under the fear that some rotard over YouTube is gonna contact me. To us. I know. Sweet, babe, you look beautiful. You are beautiful. I had a weird incident the other day at a, yeah, we'll swap out.
Oh. This is all scripted.
No! I know, this is Elmo under an X-ray. This is the Big Bird sex tape. I don't even know what this is. You just defaulted to making it dirty. I love you people. Yeah, it was on the whole time. Writer, not tech crew. Holy crap, guys. It's more that it's harder for me to get past the idea of, because I remember going to cons and I remember thinking, I'm gonna take 2 hours out of my day. Only one of those hours is gonna be the thing that I actually want to do, want to see, want to hear the person yell at. The other is gonna be me wishing I hadn't wasted an hour waiting for the actual hour for the person to talk to. So for all of you to move in and to basically line up and ask what it's like to work with a nostalgia critic, it's so cool. Thank you guys so much for coming out to this show. Has this been a good Animenext for you? How was your Animenext, guys? Okay, that's good. An out-of-sync woo is good. Does not necessarily answer my question. I also would have accepted a harsh, suddenly possessed, collective monotone. Your question is irrelevant, privileged white meat sack. Questions are end in destruction. Your reality is a thinly vague illusion, populated by cockroaches with the faces of Shiba Inus and Welsh corgis. Oh, hell! I'm not saying that wouldn't have been terrifying, but I would have been impressed by the sudden glee-like coordination to show that you guys had rehearsed more than, say, me. So glad to be back. Thank you guys for coming out. My name is Uncle Yo. I am an anime comedian. Yeah, I know. I thought I'd be Asian too. From the name alone. It's amazing because it's only old white guys past the age of 40 who, every time they hear it, they go, yo, 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 and I think, oh, you just put on blackface and tap dance. That's not appropriate. That's not appropriate. We do not do that anymore. Even like Vanilla Ice just went, oh, that sucks. I felt that. The nostalgia. No, I like being here. I love being surrounded by nerds. It's not just because of the body odor fetish. It's that, for me, it's that nerds and geeks are this wonderful sub-demographic of people, and this is the first time you guys are going to be here with me, so I don't pretend to apologize. The thing is, nerds are known for two major things, and I think every panelist here at Animenext would agree with me. Nerds are known for intelligence and enthusiasm. It's not just that we saw it, we dismissed it, we forgot it. We want to know all about it. It's like the first time you really get bit by the Doctor Who bug, it's like the Matrix opens up to you. Everything's a TARDIS. Oh, Pokeballs a TARDIS. Oh, I get it. James Bond is a Time Lord. Yeah, because they keep getting everything. Yeah, the printer's a Dalek. Because it hates me. It's great to be known for what you love, and that's what makes the geek identity so wonderful, because it is a choice. You choose to be a geek because you show you show how you love. You make a t-shirt, you make an anime music video, you make a cosplay, you make a dance, you make a skit. It's better to be known for how you love, how you show that love, than being known for what you love, because that usually 99% of the time makes you a sex offender. There's a big difference. Dude, I love Batman. Steve really likes Batman. There's a difference. In high school, we built a scale replica of the Batmobile out of Legos.
Wow.
That is cool. Not a word of that was true. I love you, New Jersey. You just want to hear the nice things. That's a big difference of like this imaginary situation of the imaginary Lego Batmobile versus Steve really likes Batman. Are we gonna meet him tonight? He might not even come out of the basement. He really likes Batman. Are you worried? There's so much good, because you gotta care about your comics, you gotta care about your anime, as they surely agree with me through the walls. Because there's so much BS going right now in sports. So to break down in terms of like a nerdy equation, what happened with the FIFA scandal? Basically, the World Cup organization cheated more than an Ultimate Frisbee League composed of airbenders. They choose where the money went. They'd always choose the players that never the impoverished citizens of the nations in which they would build up these massive stadiums, and they never followed up on it. So they were more privileged than, say, waterbenders visiting SeaWorld. Shamu sleeping like hell he is! Pose for my selfie stick! See, everything is better when you make it into a Legend of Korra reference. Everything.
Yes!
I learned about shipping.
We're sorry about that!
That was the absolute worst possible reaction to that. Okay, I learned about shipping from a 10-year-old at New York My Little Pony Con.
My shade. All my shade. All of our shade.
Guys, if y'all gonna react like that, I'm never gonna get through this. I got 8 pages of this crap. So, here's what the thing is, I liked everything else about the My Little Pony Con. It was sincerely uplifting. It was a new experience that I'd not had for years at a con. Because I saw men and their daughters, their 5-year-old daughters, have the same smile for the same reason, unironically. Both were walking around. And I'm like, good! Let them be role models! This is good! We want this! We would have such a better generation of fathers if they sincerely took interest in what their daughter was interested in and spoke to them like a person and didn't allow like the difference in their genitals to completely separate the fact that she's 50% you, dude. Stop her from making the same mistakes you are going to. Okay, here's the deal. My Little Pony has 50% more speaking female leads than Sex and the City. 5 seasons, and they're in 5 seasons of My Little Pony, and they haven't needed to rely on some half-assed romantic subplot. My Little Pony has done more for women than Ally McBeal and Jennifer Aniston's entire film career put together. But what about that perverted 1%? Name a demographic or group that doesn't have a 1%. All right, name a group of people that don't have a misguided, overly sexualized 1%. There's always going to be that one guy. Hi, and he's the one who's he's the guy who ruins it for everybody, but because he's the loudest and has like multiple Twitter feeds, he's arguing against himself to argue out the pathological problems he has in his head, he has to ruin it for everybody else. You think the Pokemon world has sex offenders, by the way? Now that we're... So shipping. Shipping is an imaginary construct that's not there. It turns everything into a romantic comedy conspiracy theory. It's the Schrodinger cat of fandom. Those two are making out. Is it on camera? There was one time they were in a store together and they're doing it. Are you watching the show? I was on Tumblr yesterday. Here's the deal. Sometimes fans will ruin something you love. Key example, Christianity. Love the book, hate talking to fans who claim to have read the book.